Hello student. So in this lecture I'll discuss numerical mostly. Right. So just wait a student for at least 1 to 2 minutes so that maximum candidate can join and maximum students can get benefit of the class. Okay, very nice. Okay. Meanwhile, beta, just I'll wait for 5 minutes at least. Hello student, Hare Krishna. How are you, Arvind? Okay. So I have Hare Krishna beta, Hare Krishna beta. I'm audible? Arvind, my audio video clear? Everything? Just write in chat box yes no. Arvind bacha, write in chat box yes no. If my audio video not clear, if clear then write yes. If not clear then write no. Okay, fine. So beta, we have to start questions, my dear. Beta, note down question bacha. Yes, beta Arvind. Note down the questions with me only. Beta, this is, I can say, wave lecture 4, right? So beta, this is questions number 1. This is what, my dear? Questions number 1. A harmonic oscillation, student, Hare Krishna beta, how are you, my dear? Harmonic beta, God bless you for your reaction, my dear. I'm very happy to see all of you. A harmonic oscillation good beta, very happy to I can say I can see got message from your side here. You are fine. Wish you all the best. A harmonic oscillator, a harmonic oscillation. Beta ji, a harmonic oscillation is represented by a harmonic oscillation is represented by students y is equals to 0.34 cos of 3000 t plus 0.74. Sir, tomorrow I'll join school. Okay, good beta, good Arvind bacha. So harmonic oscillation is represented by beta. Question I have written here. Bacha, where y and t. Bacha, just keep in mind here, students. Here y beta, you can take y as in mm bacha t and time in seconds. Time beta you can take as a unit in seconds, my dear. Okay. Find following. Students, I'm writing questions. Find following. Beta, this is first one. amplitude. Second, students, frequency. Student beta, third one, angular frequency. Student, angular frequency. Fourth beta is time period. Last, students, initial phase. Yes, beta, you have to find these all things. Yes, do everyone. Okay. Anyone answer me yet? Okay. Fine. Anyone from all of you? Can you answer me or I have to solve? Sir, teach. Okay, fine, Arab. Arab, come beta. Come beta. Okay. So, listen better. Carefully here, these questions. Hare Krishna beta, yes, you got really. But don't worry, now this is a questionnaire. Have a look beta. And which I'll discuss only. Now I'm going to discuss beta. That is a solution of the questions. Okay, fine. So attention everyone here only on the class. Okay. So which I have look here, I can see this is beta question mentioned. So beta in step 1. Student, in step 1, what you can say, this is what y is equals to beta. Right here, this equation as it is 0.34. This is what, my dear? Cos 300t plus 0.74 beta in mm only. Student, this equation here you have to equate. This equation beta you have to equate beta. I can say what is the general equation of standing, I can say beta, traveling behavior. So y is equals to what, my dear? A cos of omega t plus phi. A cos of omega t plus phi, right? So simply beta, because we have to find amplitude here. So I'll write the answer one by one. So simply beta, just equate from here. So you can write over here, amplitude is what? 0.34 mm bacha party, because entire equation in mm here. So amplitude you can write, my dear, 0.34 mm. Second beta, what we wish to find? Frequency here. So beta here you can equate beta from these equations. You can write simply omega is equals to 300. This is what, my dear? Radian per second. So we wish to find frequency here. I hope you remember yesterday class. Already I discussed this pattern of questions, my dear. So you can write with omega is equals to 2 pi f. So you can write with over here. That is what? Frequency. Frequency bit I can write over here. This is omega upon 2 pi. Omega upon 2 pi, right, my dear? So this is the frequency here. So their space here but are not much sufficient. Take a screenshot, students. I wanted to just change the page here. Okay, I hope you have taken everyone. Now I'm going to just continue here. This I can say between point 2 we wish to find basically frequency. This is what, my dear? Frequency here. So you can simply write omega is equals to 2 pi f. frequency you can write, my dear, omega upon 2 pi. Omega already you can say, you can tell bacha from here, which is equals to 300. So 300 upon bacha ji 2 pi. So cancel here. Frequency you can write directly bacha. How much? This is bacha ji what? Tell me beta when. This is 150 upon pi in beta hertz. 150 upon pi bacha in hertz only. Now beta, have look students, I can see part number 3rd. So what telling here? Part number 3rd, my dear. Okay, we have to find angular frequency. We have to what find bacha party? This is angular frequency. Okay, so frequency and angular frequency remains same na bacha, omega only. Then beta, third one, beta, what we have to find? Time period. Yes beta, here I'm going to find time period. I hope all of you remember answer here. So time period is what? It's nothing but 2 pi by omega. 2 pi by omega. So omega beta how much here? 300. So you can write as a party, this is 2 pi by 300 here. So cancel. You can write beta pi by 150 second. Yes, good beta Arvind. Now bacha ji, initial phase we have to find here. Jai Sri Ram student, we have to find here, I can say last one, that is initial phase. Initial phase bacha party. So that is what about you can see. Simply I can just equate this equation from here only. Beta this equation here. So simply you can write student, for phi is equals to 0.74, that is what radian. Yes. Correct here. Very good. So is this beta questions clear for everyone here? Anyone has a doubt? This entire question actually beta, just have a look at those students just now only. Student, this is questions, right? This is a question right here. Okay. Now beta, I can see finally here, this is solution which I solve all part. Okay. SS, you finish this question? SS beta, you finish this question? Okay, should I start next question, my dear? Students, should I start next questions? Just respond me yes, no? Okay, fine. Very good, bacha body. Okay, next question here. Yes. Good beta, I can say. Yes. Beta, note question with me only, beta. An observer. An observer standing at a sea coast. An observer standing at sea quest beta observes observes 54 waves reaching 54 waves reaching the coast per minute. Yes beta. If the wavelength of the waves is 10 meter. Is beta ji 10 meter. Find find the velocity and what type of waves, what types of waves did he observe? Did he observe? Oh, Sagar, you just now came. How you got delay, Sagar beta? How you got delay, Sagar beta? Okay. हाँ बच्चा पाटिल, do everyone here? No sir, I was from, but you did not answer previous previous question beta. 0 meter per second. Sagar sir, it is very easy. Okay, Sagar, literally yeah, because as I taught you beta, as I taught you these all kinds of things. That's why you are telling easy. Otherwise beta, Sagar, it's not see too easy yeah. Right? I'm proud of you beta, Sagar beta. Very good. Very good. I can say previously someone wrote 0, now you wrote 9. Okay. Habri Pachapati. What question says here? An observer standing the sea coast observes 54 waves reaching the coast per minute. Okay. So we can find first here. In step 1 bacha. Frequency beta. This is what, tell me everyone. 54 upon 60 because number of oscillations per second. Sir, I by me. Okay, fine. हाँ बेटा, how much coming here? This is frequency here in beta hertz only. So we wish to find here basically velocity. So we remember everyone here. V is equals to lambda f. V is equals to lambda f बच्चा. So lambda बच्चा what? This is 10 बच्चा party into 54 upon 6 here. अरे very good बेटा सागर and SS 9 meter per second. बच्चा 9 meter per second. Okay, good. Arvind beta, your answer also correct beta. Answer beta, you are also correct here. Okay, what type of wave बच्चा? Just tell me. What type of waves did he observe? What type of wave did he observe? Okay, listen बच्चा party. This is a point here. All of you asking the classroom as theory questions. बच्चा party, the waves on the surface of water are combined transverse longitudinal called ripples. Listen carefully here. The waves on the surface of water combined transverse called ripples. Okay. In case of water waves, the particles of the medium moves in what? Elliptical path. Beta, what you can say? In case beta surface of water, a particle is moving on a what? Elliptical path. Right. In vertical plane, so that vibrations are simultaneously back and forth, up and down. Right. So which kind of wave here you have to answer for these questions? The waves on the surface of water, transverse wave. Okay, someone. Transverse wave and longitudinal. That's what we are calling. This is what basically ripple. Okay, bacha party. Next question here. Everyone here, no, just do next question, bacha ji. Okay. Beta, next question, write down with me, everyone. A progressive wave. A progressive wave of of frequency 500 hertz of frequency. So it's both transverse and longitudinal wave, because ripple we are calling, so ripple is nothing but water, the wave on the surface of water are combined transverse as well as what, longitudinal. So what we are calling, this is ripple. You can see what a ripple is, as a ripple buddy. both beta Sagar Maharaj. Beta, what questions? Progressive wave of a frequency 500 hertz is traveling with a velocity of 360 meter per second. Full stop. How far apart are 2 points 60 degree out of phase? How far apart are 2.60 degree, this is out of phase. But it's a subjective question here, so there is no beta I can say option at all. A progressive wave of a frequency 500 Hz is traveling with a velocity 300 meter per second. How far apart are 2.60 degree out of phase? This is out here. This is out of phase. Okay. Okay, so read my dear. Sir, what is answer? Answer you can see near both wave. Sir, can you explain? Okay, yes, sir, come, Sagar beta. Come beta, Sagar. Student, listen carefully this question. It's not tough at all. In step 1, student, this is right. Beta frequency is mentioned here. This is 500 hertz. Velocity mentioned, student, this is what? 360 meter per second. So we can use beta basic principle of formula here. I hope all of you remember. V is equals to lambda f. V is equals to lambda f. So lambda beta, what we can say? V upon f. So V beta how much? This is 360 upon beta is 500. Cancel here. So this is what? You can say 36 upon 50. This is what, my dear? 36 by 50 here. So lambda you can say 18 by 25. 18 by 25 beta. Sagar, this is what? You can say in meter here. Right. Basically, what's the questions? How far apart are 2.60 degree out of phase? Basically, we wish to find here how far apart, right? So here, maybe I didn't in classroom or not, I said or not, but now I'm just dealing with step 2 here. Beta, formula of phase difference. This is what, my dear? Formula of phase difference. This is delta phi here. It's nothing but 2 pi by lambda into delta x. 2 pi by lambda into delta x. Okay, beta Sagar, I'll beta use beta 0.72 meter. Okay, Sagar, and I can say yes, both responded me. Phase difference, bacha. What you can see 2 pi by lambda into delta x, my dear. Okay, so bacha, in these questions here, we have to first phase difference already mentioned 60 degree. Student phase already mentioned here. So first we have to find phase in step 3 beta. So what we can say, delta phi, nothing but it's a 60 degree. Convert beta in radian here. So what you can say, it's nothing but pi by 3 radian. B bacha already phase difference we have here. We is to find how 60 degree out of phase. So we have to find beta path difference. Delta x is what, my dear? Delta x is basically, this is path difference, right? So now student, I'm just going to solve this question further here. So this is what, step beta is 4. So just simply beta, I can just find from here what is path difference. Delta x you can write here, lambda into delta phi upon 2 pi. Okay, your answer, too much delay here, I can say, Arvind. Now beta, lambda beta how much is? We already calculated. This is 0.72. Beta, this how much is? Pi by, beta what you can say, pi by 3 there. So you can say this is pi by 3 into beta 2 pi here. Pi को निपटा दिया. So this is 0.72 बच्चा जी. 0.72 here. So you can see 0.72 bacha upon what? 6 we can say in here. 0.72 by 6 beta. How much coming here? 0.12 na beta. 0.12 meter. So this is out of it bacha. This is answer for the question. Student, this is the answer for the question here. 0.12. Okay, good. Very good beta. Is this clear here? I can say SS for you beta. SS beta, is this clear for you? SS? Okay, I got only reply from okay, both of you. Very good here. Now let's have a look next question here. Beta ji, have a look next question here. Can be yes. Because in the classroom beta I didn't hear Sagar because of hindrance here, but here beta we'll get here all questions from I can say here only bacha. What I'm doing bacha, questions over here bacha, we'll get here questions from this question beta I can say on Saturday test here. That's something I can suggest a live stream session with your friends so that maximum student can get benefit. Otherwise, your score definitely will be very good only on Saturday test. Yes, there is no doubt. Yes, beta. Sagar, if once you'll beta write complete. Okay, done. Very good, yeah, Sagar. Next question, beta. Yes, beta. Light. That's the next question here. Light pointer. बच्चा जी next question. Okay. हाँ, next question. Better note down everyone with me only. Light pointer fixed. Light pointer fixed to one bronze. Sir, in class you told you forget some formula of one. I said na, you have to just send me on WhatsApp. Said me question bacha. A light pointer fixed to one bronze of a of a, beta, this is tuning fork. Tuning fork touches a vertical plate. Right, my dear? Okay. The fork is set by wedging and the plate is allowed to fall freely. It complete oscillations are counted when the plate falls through 10 centimeter. What is the frequency of the fork? What is the frequency of the fork? What is the frequency of the fork? Okay, do bacha. What's the questions? Yes, beta. Sagar, do you want try beta or I have to do? Just answer me, beta. According to your reply, I'll solve. Oh, 0? I don't know. Literally, I don't know. Okay. SS, should I do beta? Okay. Have a look at the questions here, everyone. Light pointer fixed to one bronze. You know what is the bronze here? Bronze of a tuning fork. So this is a tuning fork. So this is what you can see, tuning fork. Sir, can you? Oh yes, I'm doing beta. Okay, beta. Sagar, meet bacha. I'll do. Beta, what's the question here? Light pointer fixed to one flange of a tuning fork. Beta, this shape of the I can see instrument here. You can call that is a tuning fork. Touches a vertical plate. This is tuning fork beta. There is one kinds of arrangement here. You can say there is a thing something like that. So this tuning fork I can say in touch of this vertical plate. Okay, the fork is set while reaching and the plate is allowed to fall freely. Okay, particle is falling under freely. Yes, okay. Uh, okay, Sagar beta. Wait, Sagar beta. Allowed to fall free with 8 complete oscillations are counted when the plate falls through height. Okay, this height here. So this is I can say bacha in step 1 you have to think particle is falling from here only. That is a free fall. So you can take beta initial velocity particle is what? 0. Particles definitely will hit over here only. How much distance travel by particle here? So you can say this is what? 0.1 meter. Already mentioned in the questions, particle is falling under free. So beta, particle is falling under gravity here. So G remains constant forever. So we can think beta what? Equations of motion second of kinematics. That is what my dear? S is equals to ut plus half at square. Sagar beta, maybe your answer correct beta Sagar. This is finished with Javadi. So finally you can write my dear S is equals to this is what 1 by 2 beta G you can take here 10. They mention or not? Not mention then you can take 9.8 only. If they didn't mention then you can take 9.8 only beta. This is what T square. S beta mention here. How much? 0.1 here. So student you can write 0.1 is equals to 1 by 2 into 9.8 into beta we can say T square. So this is what 0.2 here. You can just solve further. 0.2 is equals to 9.8 into T square. Decimal finished. You can see beta this is what 49. Yes, T I'm getting here. T beta how much? This is 49 here. So T I'm getting with T is equals to 1 by 7 seconds. This much time a particle taken to what? Travel this much height to hit the ground. Time is equals to what bacha? I can say this is bacha party 1 by 7 seconds. Sir, take 10 for easy calculation. Okay, don't worry, it's also easy bacha only. It's easy only beta Sagar. It's easy only beta. Time here I got bacha. This is 1 by 7 seconds. Now yeah, read question again. What says 8 complete oscillation. 8 beta what you can say? Complete oscillation. Good beta Sagar. 8 beta complete oscillation here. So you know bacha, what is the frequencies here? What is frequency? Just everyone in step 2. Tell me everyone. Frequency is what? Frequency is what? Tell me. This is what? Number of oscillation. Number of oscillation per second here. So beta for this condition here, what you can say bacha about it? They mention 1 by 7th. What is time here? So number of oscillation what? How much? 8. So beta you can write frequency is equals to 8 upon 1 upon 7 here. So finally beta you can write for frequency is equals to 56 hertz. Very good beta. I'm proud on you Sagar beta. Your answer correct here. Yes. Anyone want to write here? You can note down beta first. This formula keep in mind here. What's the frequency? Number of oscillation per second. I hope all of you remember. Okay. Students, should I start next question? Anyone writing? Should I start next question? Just okay. Just write in chat box, student. Should I start next question? Okay. Fine. Okay, bacha. Have a look here. Next question, bacha. Beta, note down question with me here. An aeroplane. Student. An aeroplane is going towards east at at the speed of 510 kilometer per hour at a height of 2000 meter. At a height of what, my dear? 2000 meter. At a certain instant, the sound of the plate heard by ground observer appears appears to becoming from a point vertically above him, where is the plate at this instant. There is the plate at this instant. Speed of sound air is speed of sound in air 340 meters per second. Okay, so have a look questions here once again. An aeroplane is going yes beta, do fast all of you quickly. Okay, students, should I do this question? Okay. Sir, what is the plate? An aeroplane is going towards east at a speed of this, at a height of this. You can think with a diagram like this, first student. Right. You can take with a, this is, you can take as an example Sagar. Sagar is what? Lying on the floor. This Sagar, sir, is the plate falling from the plane. Yes. Correct, beta. Okay. So, you know, beta, mention the questions here. I can see, this is the position of Sagar. But I can see, bacha, plane is motion like this. Yes, bacha. This direction. So if we'll see carefully, so this is the way we have to find. This way, this one. right? So aeroplane is going towards east at a speed of 510 km per hour at a height 200 meter. At a certain instant, the sound of the plate heard by ground observer appears to be coming from a point vertically. This is pointed. The sound of the plate heard by ground observer. Sound of the plate. Okay, where is the plate at this instant? Speed of the sound is this. Simply, let's we'll go through this question. Bacha ji, basically air is what? Air beta what? Flying in the, I can say aeroplane beta flying in the air on here. The situation which I can say the sound reaching the ground observer. Because yeah, now sound what reaching the ground observer was imitated. What beta you can say? Imitated by the plane when it was at a what point? You can say bacha party. Initially, this is what position of the plane. You can take that is what Q. You can take here. This is what P is what position of Sagar. P is what my dear position. Listen carefully everyone. P is what position of Sagar. Let us see the assumption. This is what at Q there is a plane. At Q beta what you can see there is a plane. The sound reaching the I can say ground observer P, that is P bacha party as I have taken, was imitated by the plane when it was what I can say point Q vertically above his head. Means you can say if there is a beta position of the plane only, this point only, right? So simply we can find here why man is getting I can say noise. I can say this one aeroplane due to sound air only. To time it out, what we can say? Time is equals to what? You can write here. This is distance upon speed. So what distance was the party? Mentioned here 2000 meter. So this is 2000 here and speed is what you can say? This is 340. Cancel here. So time you can write bacha ji. How much meter? Time beta how much you can write? This is 100 by 17 seconds. Time beta what we can say 100 by 70 seconds. Correct, yeah. Okay. Now bacha party. What question says? Where is the plate at this instant? So we have to find distance. We have to find distance. Distance moved by the plane during this period age. Distance moved by plane during this period age bacha. Okay. So beta what you can say? Distance about it. You can take beta. Step 1. Sagar beta, are you getting the class? Sagar, SS. I can say. Okay, fine. Good Sagar beta. So in step 2 bacha, we used to find here I can see beta. What is the position of the plate for this that instant bacha party? So simply beta, we can write what? Simply beta, you can write a distance. Travel by what? Plane, just keep in your mind. Time remains same bacha. So distance what? You can say V into T. V of beta plane mentioned here 510 kilometer. So now beta I'm going to convert here 510 by 5 by 18 here. So in meter per second. Time beta we already found here. What in previous I can say 100 by 17 here. This is beta. Distance will gain in meter here. Sagar beta just solve it and just tell me what answer coming. Sagar beta ji, what is answer coming here? For distance after solution. Okay, you can say 1 into 5 into beta 10 to the power 3 by 18 into 17 in meter. Anybody here from all of you just answer me these questions? Okay. Anyone? Okay, 8322. Okay, Sagar 833 bacha. So now beta let us suppose that I'm considering a student over here. This is 833.33. in meter. What does it mean, students? You can say the plane will be this much distance ahead of the observer on its line of motion. On its line of motion, beta. Okay, fine. Now, बच्चा जी, just move here. Next question. Just beta ji, move next question here. Okay. Then beta, next question. What I can say? Easy question I'll give you, bacha. I'll not give it because it's a kind of toughest question. But no, they will ask, bacha. This is a question, bacha, very common, beta. It's a recommendation, bacha. Just be remember. I can say this question, student, steps and logic for Saturday test here. It's a good question, student. Now, beta, have a look next question here. Bacha, see, what's the next question? Have a look here only. Yes, beta, you can write y is equals to 4 sine pi t into beta g 2t plus x by 8. Student, y is equals to beta, this is you can take your entire answer in what? Meter only, bacha. Y is in meter, bacha. No. Take beta. Y is in centimeter. Find following, bachcha ji. Find following. Find following here. So this is first, beta ji. You have to first find amplitude, wavelength. Student, amplitude, wavelength, phase difference between two positions of the particle. Beta, point third, note on bacha. It's very long point, bacha. Point third. Phase difference. The phase difference for two positions. The phase difference, beta ji, the phase difference for two positions of the same particle which are occupied at time interval which are occupied at time interval 0.4 second apart. Next, I can say point number 4. The phase difference at any given instant of two particles 12 centimeter apart. 12 centimeter apart. Literally, it's again not a tough question, easy, but I can say part number 3rd and 4th, it's maybe new for you. Yes. Okay. Sagar SS. I can say one more candidate. There are 4 candidates. Anyone from all of you just answer me? Okay, Sagar, amplitude. Correct, but amplitude. Correct beta Sagar. Amplitude beta 4 centimeter. Good yaar. Very good. I'm proud of you beta. Just tell beta. What about wavelength? बच्चा जी, just tell me यार. What about wavelength? Okay, I can say amplitude correct all of you. Amplitude correct all of you. Amplitude correct beta all of you here. Okay. अरे हाँ, there are 4 answer correct all of you here. Yes beta. Your amplitude correct बच्चा party. Just tell me beta. What about I can say बच्चा जी wavelength. How can we find wavelength here? So simple beta. This question there write once more time. Beta for solution I'm going to explain in this question beta ji. What we can say? Okay. What's the question beta party? Y is equals to 4 sine beta. This is what? Pi by 2 t plus x by a. Just beta multiply entire terms. So you can say y is equals to 4 sine of pi t plus beta pi into x by 16. Right. Beta this equation here you can write beta in terms of normal here. Y is equals to a sine omega t plus kx here. Right. So beta first you can write amplitude already all of you answer. Four centimeter. Next beta we have to find what? Wavelength. Okay, lambda beta how can we find here? You can simply say bacha k is equals to what? Pi by 16. K is equals to what? Pi by 16. And k is what beta? I hope all of you remember here. 2 pi by lambda. 2 pi by lambda here. So pi cancel here. So you can say bacha lambda is equals to 16 centimeter. Lambda is equals to 16 centimeter. 16 or 32 yaar. My bad na beta. 32 we can say. 32 centimeter. Lambda beta ji 32 centimeter. I hope all correct beta Sagar. Correct Sagar beta. Okay, I got answer from 2 candidate. Okay, Sagar, yes. Okay, 3 candidate. Very good here. Oh, 4 candidate. Very good. Correct beta party. Third part beta what we have to find my dear? In third part beta? What we have to find in third part here? Okay, time period. Okay, time interval is mentioned 0.4 second here. We wish to find what? I can say phase difference. We wish to find what I can say phase difference here. Okay, so beta phase difference for any instant of time beta. Now I'm giving you formula beta. Phase difference at any instant of time. What you can write with party? Beta this is what 5 1 here. Beta phase difference 5 1 you can write bacha ji. This is pi by 2 student its formula here 2t1 plus x by 8. This is this entire terms beta you can say phase here. Just beta ji except sign beta ji this entire terms you can treat as a phase. You can treat as a phase beta. So this is the 5 1 bacha party. Similarly, beta, you can write phi 2 because there are two timing here. So you can write, my dear, this is what phi 2. This is remains pi by 2 bacha, twice of t2 plus x by 8 plus x by 8. T1 T2 beta mentioned in the questions. If you'll go, you can treat, my dear. T1 beta how much mentioned here? T1 minus T2 beta mentioned here. This is time interval mentioned. Student, this is, my dear, there is a time interval is mentioned, right? So simply beta ji, you can write over here bacha, but if phase difference, I'll do beta here only. Student, simply we can write here phase difference. This is what? Phi 1 minus phi 2. Beta, this is your terms here. You can say pi by 2 beta you can take common. Pi by 2 beta, and what is this? Twice t1 plus x by 8 minus twice t2 minus x by 8. Minus beta ji what? X by 8. Now you can say bacha ji, sir, this is finished. So you can write beta, this is pi by 2. You can take beta 2 common here, leave it. 2t1 minus 2t2. 2 we can take common bacha party. This is pi by 2 bacha, 2. This is t1 minus t2. Cancel here. So delta phi you can write pi times of t1 minus t2. Beta, this is mentioned here 0.4 seconds. Correct beta Sagar bacha. Correct Sagar beta ji. You can say beta ji 0.4 times of pi. 0.4 times of pi bacha. So pi beta how much will you can say bacha? 180 degree here. So delta phi you can write beta. This is 72 degree. Delta pi beta what? Delta phi beta what you can write? 72 degree. Right? Okay. Beta, what is the last part? I can say of the question here. Point number beta ji 4. The phase difference at any instant, at any given instant of two particles is 12 centimeter. Phase difference. Right? Bacha ji, what say the questions here? There is a phase difference at any instant of, I can say time bacha. That is what? You can say 12 centimeter. So bacha party, for this condition here, we have to find bacha. Just now I give the formula beta. This is the phase difference formula. Somewhere I gave you a yes beta. Beta, you can use your phase difference formula. Phase difference bacha in terms of, you can also write here. You can also write, my dear, phase difference in terms of path difference. You can also write, my dear, phase difference in terms of path difference. You can write, my dear, this is phase difference in terms of path difference. So beta, you have to find phase difference. Path difference is mentioned bacha, that is 12 centimeter. So students, you can use this result directly. Student, you can use this result directly, right? So what, my dear, you can say phase difference which is equals to, my dear, this is 2 pi by lambda into delta x. 2 pi by lambda into delta x. Lambda beta just now be found here only. Lambda with charge is just now be found here. What? 32 centimeter, my dear. So you can write over here delta phi which is equals to 2 pi by 32. And what's delta x here? This is 12 centimeter. So you can write bacha party. 4 3 are 12 and 4 8 are 32. 2 4 are 8 here. So delta phi you can write beta what? 3 pi by 4. What you can write here? 3 pi by 4. I hope this question's explanation is clear for everyone. This question explanation clear for everyone here. Okay, I got only, I can say, reply from Arvind. Remaining one, anyone? Sagar. Okay. Student, 12th class. Uh, beta just make practice to write a notes. And one more beta suggestion I can say, go through beta PYQs. Whatever time you have, my dear, whatever time you have, my dear, this I'm telling this message for 12th class student. I can see someone newly just joined. I can say he has queries. So student, I can say beta just 2 PYQs, means previous year CBSE PYQs, and just make a practice beta. You will do very good. Yes. From my side, all the best beta for your 12th class. Okay. Now bacha, I hope all of you written here. Okay. Okay. Good. I got answer. I can see 2 candidates already replied me. One is S, T and S. Fine. Now bacha party, have a look, my dear. Next question here. Student, have a look. Beta, I can see next question here. So this kind of question here, we have very much variety they can ask. Yes, beta. So beta ji question she can note down here with me only. Student, this is y is equals to 0.03 sine of beta. You can take something take data 3x minus 2t. Beta question sir, just listen carefully. Y is equals to 0.03 sine 3x minus 2t, where y and x in meters. Listen carefully bacha. Here you can write bacha ji y and x in bacha ji meter, right? Okay. And time in seconds bacha, right? So beta, you need to find multiple thing here. Just put the heading, find following. Student, find following. Beta, part number 1 bacha. At t is equals to 0, what is the displacement? What is the displacement at t is equals to 0, student? What is the displacement of particle? What is the displacement of particle beta? At t is equals to 0, what is the displacement of particle? Next beta ji, you have to find over here displacement of particle. Point number 2 bacha party. Beta, you can take at x is equals to 0.1 meter. What is the displacement at t is equals to 0 and t is equals to, students, you need to find displacement at t is equals to 0 and beta t is equals to 0.2 seconds. So you have to find displacement at t is equals to 0 and t is equals to 0.2 second. Right, my dear? Okay. In parts here, what is the equation of velocity of particle on a string? Simple bacha. In C bacha, you have to find velocity as a function of time t. As a function of time t. And also beta, you can find v as a function of time t beta, and also find maximum velocity. Also find maximum velocity. Now beta Sagar, this question asked by beta in your class to multiple career. No. 8:30 beta. I have another class bacha. By today, someone joined as a beta personal tuition here. So I'll be occupied after 10 o'clock. Yes, beta. So I'll wind up the class 8:30 only. I'll wind up the class, my dear, 8:30 only. Yeah. Yes, someone joined beta as a personal carrier, personal tuition. Third one is easy. Third one is easy. Just tell me answer of this question. In your classroom, multiple student ask these questions. Multiple student. I can not multiple. Yeah, many student. Correct word. Okay. Students, should I do this question? Students, should I do this question? Okay. Okay, now listen carefully here. So now beta, I'm going to solve these questions here. Listen carefully here, these questions. In fact, beta, I said T0, you have to find beta displacement, right? But beta displacement in different way, bacha. Displacement you have to find, bacha. One time you have to take x is equals to 0, and one time you have to take x is equals to 0.1 meter. So you need to find displacement for this particular region, and time remains 0. Time remains 0. One time you have to take x0, and one time you have to take x.1. Then we have to find displacement. So have a look, student. I can see solution of this question here. Yes. Listen carefully. Bacha ji, what's the y here? Y is equals to 0.03. This is what? Sine 3x minus 2t. This is what equation number 1, bacha. So now here I'm going to solve part number A. 0.06 maximum velocity. I'll see beta, Sagar beta. Just wait beta for a few seconds. Now bacha. So now here I'm going to solve beta part A, bacha. So now I'll feed here T0, let us suppose equation number 1. So what's the displacement equation we will get? 0.03. This is what? Sine of 3x. Now beta, I'm going to feed here because x0 we can find displacement. X is equals to 0 in this above equation. Let us suppose this is what? Equations number 2. Now beta, I'm going to put beta, that is what? X0 in equations number 2nd here. So beta, y what you can say? 0.03 sine of 0 here. So this is what? Displacement 0. This is what? Displacement 0. Now beta, time remains 0 here. But here beta, I'm going to put here x is equals to 0.1 because here mentioned. So in this equation here, equations number 2 beta, now I'm going to put that is what? X is equals to 0.1. So y beta, what you can say? 0.03. This is sine bacha party. You can take 0.3. You can take 0.3. 0.3 beta what? It's beta degree or radian bacha. 0.3 bacha party. Tell me bacha party. So beta, we have to convert here in terms of beta radian. So 0.3 beta, just multiply degree to radian and radian to degree beta. I hope all of you remember here. 180 by pi. So beta, by you can write here further. That is 0.03. I can see Sagar only look like active here. Only Sagar look like active here. I can say SS finally. No, SS available also. Okay, SS also available. Sagar also. And I can say Devi Mataji gone. हाँ बेटा 0.03 here. Sine बच्चा party. So this is beta what you can say. Beta you can solve here further. This is 3 by 10 into 180 by pi here. This is cancelled 54 बच्चा. So you can write here y is equals to 0.03 sine of what beta? 54 upon pi. 54 upon pi beta. This is 54 upon pi bacha. Okay, this is the equation of displacement you got finally. Beta, just I'll beta continue this part. Beta, I can say in next step, next paper bacha. Note down, students. Student, note down. Okay, if required, if you want it. Otherwise, I wanted to change the page here. Okay, now student, I'll continue with this part here. Because BB is to find displacement at what? 0.1 bacha party. So this is what you can see. 0.03. Sin bacha. This is 54 upon pi. Beta, what is sin 54 by pi here? Anyone, can you help me for just solve this expression? Anyone from all of you, can you help me to solve this expression? Sin 54 upon pi. Okay, now, so this is beta 0.03 into beta, what we can say? This is 0. Beta g 2954. So finally you can solve bacha party. Beta by how much will you get here? I can see 1 2 3 4 5. So just beta further you can do here. 9 4 3 are 12. Yes. So finally we'll get bacha. This is 0.00. Sagar, here just respond your answer bacha. Just simple calculation here. 886 meter bacha. Or you can say 8.66 10 to the power minus 3 meter. Yes, okay. So now beta, this is a displacement here. This is what my dear, I can see displacement here. For what? X is equals to 0.1 meter. Now beta, in Bombay here, what says? X is equals to 0.1 meter. What is the displacement? Now just we have to change the timing. Beta, for this condition, we have to also change the timing here. T0 and T is what? 0.2 seconds. So beta, now here I'm going to solve beta. I can see questions number second. We have beta, X is mentioned 0.1 meter. And displacement, what bacha? You have to find displacement here. So displacement we have to find, but there is condition. T one time you can take 0, and next time you can take here. T is equals to 0.2 seconds. 0.2 seconds here. Okay, so this part here you can do beta. I'll sir, can you give me more questions? Beta, tomorrow I'll do in your class some questions only beta. Tomorrow I'll not give any study hour and all. Tomorrow beta I'll do more questions. Literally I'm also beta thinking you wanted beta more questions. Yes beta, I'll send you beta. Sagar, I'll send you. Just you just message me bacha. Sagar bacha, you have to just message me here. Right, I'll send you more questions for your self practice. I'll do beta. Self practice quickly fast bacha. So now beta I'm going to take care. I can say for part number B. Part number B bacha. This is what bacha party. T is equals to 0. T is equals to 0 beta. And X is what? 0.1. T 0 bacha party and X beta what we can say 0.1. This equation we can use beta. B. Now I'm going to use equation first. Y is what? 0.03 sin student 3x minus 2t. So y, this is 0.03 sin beta. X mentioned here point, you can see what? This is 0.3 minus beta. This is what remains 0. So here we'll get equations of y from here only beta. Sin 0.3. Sin 0.3 beta, how much? Anyone can you help me to just get answer of this one? 0.03 here. Sin 0.3 beta, you can say 3 by 10. Sin 3 by 10 here. You can answer me bacha. Theta. So beta, this is here coming around bacha. You can say sin 10. Yes beta. Sin 10 bacha party, and this is sin 0.3 here. So finally beta I will get here 8.86 into beta 10 to the power minus 3 meter. I can say this is almost same only. On required na bacha, X you have taken 0.1 only bacha. Okay, now beta next question. I can say in part B bacha, this is the next part. Time is what bacha ji? 0.2 second. Time beta what we can say? 0.2 seconds. Right. Okay. And beta what about displacement? That is X. We can take 0.1 only. So same beta, I'll use beta this equation my dear only. 0.03. Sin bacha what? 3 into beta 0.1. Beta minus you can say 0.4. Yes. So this is what, my dear? 0.03 sine beta, 0.3 minus 0.4. 0.3 beta we can say minus 4 here. So this is, you can write beta z, y is equals to minus 0.03. This is what? Sine of 0.1. What, my dear? Sine of 0.1. No. SR01, I'll start class very soon. Arya Varya not allowed. Arya Varya not allowed. Only a good candidate, responsive only. I'll start class 8:30. I'm going to delay. Right. I'll terminate this class and I'll start with the next class here. Correct, beta. Correct, beta, Sagar Bacha. I got delayed because it's a long questions only. So, Sagar Bacha, finally, Bacha, I can say just solve beta. How much coming here? Just 2 beta. Sagar Bacha, I'm getting delay, right? Sagar Bacha, I'm getting delay, Bacha, right? Just do beta all the questions, my dear, right? Sagar Bacha. All part, tomorrow, beta, I'll just discuss more question, my dear. All the very best. I'm very happy to see, beta, everyone. Now, beta, I'm going to just stop this live session, Bacha. I'll start with the next year. Very good. Beta, God bless you, beta, Sagar Bacha.